mountain of evidence. The problem is much of it is classified. For 2 years in the Democrat majority, they never had one hearing on the origins of COVID. We promised it in the Commitment to America.
There are now tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of Americans that are not going to believe the next thing a scientist or doctor working for the government says, and that's dangerous.
And that is the worry, and that's Brooke Singman live in Washington. Hey, Brooke.
Hey, good morning, guys. That's right. Today, there's a pair of hearings on Capitol Hill, one at 10 a.m. with the Foreign Affairs Committee, and also later tonight in a rare primetime hearing for the House China Select Committee hearing. Take a listen to this.
The president made trying to find the origins of COVID a priority right when he came into office. And he's got a whole of government effort designed to do that. There is not a consensus right now in the U.S. government about exactly how COVID started. There is just not an intelligence community consensus.
White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre dodging questions about her previous assertions that those who believe the lab leak theory are conspiracy theorists. Listen.
There was not so long ago a point where anyone asking the question of whether a lab leak was a credible theory that should be looked into, a lot of those people were derided as fringe, conspiracy theorists. So are there lessons learned, looking back about how we discuss theories when we don't have all of the answers?
The president's commitment to getting to the bottom of this, right? That is what's the most important, so that we can share this with Congress, we can share this with the American people. And right now, there is no consensus.
And a new CNN report is once again downplaying the lab leak theory as a minority view within the U.S. intelligence community. Dr. Anthony Fauci also speaking out yesterday, saying he sees no evidence of a lab leak. Listen.
We must all keep an open mind as to all possibilities. The data that evolutionary virologists have submitted and published in peer-reviewed journals rather strongly suggests that it was a natural occurrence. There appears to be obviously a disagreement. We have to look at the data. I don't see any data for a lab leak.
China's Foreign Affairs Ministry also pushing back on the Energy Department's reported findings, accusing it of stirring up arguments about the lab leak theory. Ashley, Todd.
All right, Brooke, thank you. Media after they called him a conspiracy theorist for addressing the lab leak theory. Watch.
The only conspiracy here was a conspiracy of silence among the left in America, whether it's the liberal media that was trying to silence me and others making these basic points, or Democratic politicians like Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi saying we were racist or nativist or xenophobic, and then you had MSNBC and CNN and all the rest piling on. And then you have people, in the government like Tony Fauci, as you were pointing out earlier, adding more fuel to this conspiracy of silence, trying to squelch all dissent about the party line. And I want to remind everyone that both of these points were just basic common sense. Anyone could look at the facts on the ground of Wuhan and say, this virus most likely came from that lab.